The other thing I want to tell you from my shop was that there was a little man that used to come in, and he used to stand at the fridge and tell me his life story in intimate detail. I was 6, coming on 7. I believed I could be the youngest therapist in the world. Non-stop, he told me his story. But he used to come in feeling very pained, and he walked out with a spring in his step. And here comes the biggest thing I want to talk about to you. The market's changed. The market has changed dramatically. We are now living in a new era, the era of the vulnerable customer. Have you got that? The vulnerable customer, and I'm going to prove it to you. And that's what you got to do, is that when you're with people one-to-one, you have got to show up. Show up, be fully there, and watch what happens. As the other speaker said, this seems like common sense. Of course it is. But that's how I broke sales records, is by showing up, listening, and I'm going to give you a few more ideas clearly in a minute. Got it? Okay. That is my mother. She is behind the desk of behind the counter in the shop. So the vulnerable customer. There's quite a lot of businesses realizing this. So for example, in the Netherlands, if you want to go to the supermarket, you can go to Jumbo. And they now have a lane where you go to have a conversation. So if you just want to chat and feel wanted and feel valued, and you only want to buy a bar of chocolate, people go to Jumbo. It's called the slow lane. Jumbo. In Denmark, there is now what's called the Human Lending Library. You don't go in to borrow a book. You go in to borrow a person. That's the difference. Yeah? Because people need to be heard. Why is social media so popular? Because people can talk about themselves. This is the power of attention. If you bring the power of attention, and I'm going to show you how, into your business, everything becomes possible. Okay. So I said about vulnerable customers. These are the statistics. Not meant to depress you, I'm showing you the marketing opportunity. Depression, loneliness, stress, everyone's burnt out. There's even a disease called bore-out, which is that you're so bored, you're switched off and disengaged at work. So the person that you're now dealing with tomorrow and trying to sell to, it is likely they fall into any of these categories. And that is why the new companies are looking for CCOs, not CEOs. I would like you to write that down. CCO is Chief Caring Officer. CAO is Chief Attention Officer, which many companies have, particularly in Silicon Valley, more than CEOs. So I'm only talking about a mindset where you're going to build your business on your customers, and you're going to develop friendships with those customers, because friends leave, friends don't leave, because some customers do. Got that?